people are taking issue with it, and some people are trying to investigate it. Now, is that like thing around that 50 Cent, he ain't broke? Okay, surprise. Now, maybe he's not as rich as he used to be, but believing that 50 Cent is flat out motherfucking broke is so goddamn asinine. You might as well be believing also Pornhub when they tell you they got three bitches in your area ready to fuck you. Let's be real. Now, it's pissing people off what 50 Cent's doing because people are like, listen, yeah, the smart and the rich, wealthy white men do it too, but they're not on Instagram like throwing around money and putting money in the refrigerator and putting money in a formation that spells out broke, right? So some people are highly pissed off. Now, some of these media outlets, like the New York Post, right, and of course the people who 50 Cent owe money, like for example Rick Ross's baby mama, they are perturbed. Now, you can't tell me you broke, right? Then you have wads of cash on Instagram, right? You're basically tossing around, and that's why people are taking issue. Now, here's the thing. Because 50 Cent posted up a picture where he had a refrigerator and he had money in the refrigerator, which could be something more symbolic because we know 50's a smart guy, but essentially it showed people that 50 Cent just don't give a fuck and he could still flaunt his money. Now, here's the thing about that, because Rick Ross's baby mama's a lawyer, actually made some comments about that because the New York Post started looking at 50 Cent shenanigans and said, yo, 50 might be fraud in the system. Now, Rick Ross's baby mama's lawyer said this, okay? And this is why the New York Post is, I guess, investigating 50 Cent's pretentious ways, but this is what the lawyer said. The lawyer said, listen, man, nothing surprises me with him, okay? He hasn't been honest about his assets from the very beginning. And now he's laughing at people. Now, let's be fair about that and let's be clear. 50 Cent's an entertainer, so even if he has like $1 million in cash in his hands, it doesn't mean that's number one, his money. Number two, it doesn't mean that he can't have that money. He's in entertainment, okay? And of course, that could be something for maybe one of his other businesses. It's just a picture at the end of the day. Now, for some people, they're gonna interpret it like, yo, you are basically spitting in the face or spitting in the face of the process that you're trying to go through to save money. Now, this is what 50 Cent's lawyers actually clapped back by saying, and it was a very beautiful response. 50 Cent's lawyers are definitely humorous. Now, the lawyer 50 Cent said, I'm not sure that's 50's first. I don't think he eats processed cheese.
Now that's gonna be a smooth ride.
Now, we're seeing more and more, a lot of these outlets, they don't like 50 Cent's shenanigans because, as I said, the difference between when, like, Donald Trump, and even though Donald Trump never did it personally, he filed bankruptcy for his companies, you don't see those guys on Instagram flaunting, flossing, okay? And obviously 50 Cent's a rapper. He has to, or else his image will be non-existent. So people are looking into it. I'm just hoping that 50 Cent doesn't get himself indicted. I know he's a smart guy, but if you get indicted on bankruptcy fraud, believe me, jail time is non-avoidable, okay? Or at least you will definitely be going through the ringer. Get a comment box. What do you guys think about this? Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe. Do you think people should just leave 50 Cent alone? We know he ain't broken like others, quote unquote, play the system. Why not 50? Right? Get a comment box. What you guys like, definitely subscribe. Come on. It's your Woody Jack Simpson. Check it out, man, because it definitely happened. Now, Shea Butter Twitter is rejoicing, okay, after they were boycotting Black Friday, watching Django movies all day on motherfucking Netflix, right? They pretty much got a shock. They got to find out that J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, they might be working on an album. It's crazy because this kind of evolved from like a fake internet meme, if you don't know. People start circulating the meme, probably mostly Shea Butter Twitter, after they realized that Future and Drake was getting a lot of hype from releasing the tape together. And people probably say, yo, this shit's average. J. Cole and Kendrick will definitely do a better tape, and they should do a better tape. Now, it looks like it has kind of turned into a reality because if you don't know, J. Cole and Kendrick, they dropped tracks on each other's instrumental going off. Now, the link is in the description to that if you haven't heard it yet. But the lines that caught a lot of people's interest is, of course, J. Cole addressing the fact that they haven't done a collab and maybe they might. He said this, when you and K-Dot dropping shit, bitch, never. They can't handle two black niggas this clever, but this February, though, bet shit gets scary when I fuck around and drop, and then you can't really hear what he said. So we don't know if he's talking about another solo album, maybe just a control type song, or maybe just a full-on tape with him and Kendrick. Now, that could be left up to our imagination, but I can say this already off the top. This will be way better than Future and Drake's tape. I told y'all, man, that was only a project done by Future and Drake rushed through in 7 days just to cash out on hype, basically to get everybody motherfucking checked that they could throw in the strip club. That's just about it. Okay? Now, the reason why I think it's going to be better, it's not only because we know J. J. Cole and Kendrick, they're probably gonna be on some, I don't know, some barefoot, like Black Fist in the air, shade butter, Twitter, Black Lives Matter stuff. But it's gonna be more than just the hype, I believe. All right, because these guys, they make substance-filled music most of the time. Now, I could only imagine they came together, they're gonna really tackle a lot of issues and also make it sonically appealing to people who might be listening. Okay, I cannot say the same for Future and Drake. Future and Drake, they were about singing about strippers and then of course like paying bad bitches bills and all that stuff. Listen, Sid Balance, I can't really rock with. Okay, now you see an artist like Kendrick and J. Cole, man. The only problem I see with this collaboration is that it might get marginalized just like To Pimp a Butterfly did. Okay, I still think To Pimp a Butterfly is probably the best album of the year, but you know what a lot of people think? A lot of people say, you know what, man? This album by Kendrick actually sucks. They say it after the fact. When something drops, everybody dicks right. Oh my God, it's so great, Kendrick, you're the man. But months later, when you haven't played it, people just say the reason I haven't played it is because it's garbage. Now, in reality, it didn't have replay value. Like I said, Drake's album had more replay value, but it doesn't mean it was worse in quality, in terms of quality. Okay, to me, it was better than Drake's album, but Drake's album was just a joint I could play in the car. If you're with a chick, you could play. If you're coming back from the club, you could play. You're going to work, you could play. You got to get in the mood for Kendrick's album. Now, if they make this type of record or the joint collaboration that I guess they're planning to do, and we heard from somebody named Kayla Duckworth, which is supposed to be Kendrick Lamar's sister, that supposedly the real date is February 16th. We haven't confirmed it, but that's what I'm hearing. But if this does happen, and they kind of make it like To Pimp a Butterfly, of course, everybody was dick riding for the first 2 weeks, then later on, we'll hear the same thing. People will say this shit was whack. And if you haven't heard anybody say To Pimp a Butterfly is whack, it's because you're probably in shape on the Twitter. I've heard a lot of people on my Twitter say, yo, this shit was whack. That's the reason why it's not getting props. I'm like, what? Everybody was loving it months ago. Now you guys are not? Anyway, pretty much, okay? I'm hoping it doesn't get marginalized, okay? And marginalized in the fact that I think with Kendrick and J. Cole, people have some type of expectation. There's a bar, there's a standard that people are expecting certain type of content, and not only lyrics, but they're expecting them to be about something, right? Which means they can't rap about the silly nonsense and all the fuckery and the coonery that a lot of people like from time to time. So because of that, it gets people less interested, or it makes the music less replayable. But I'm hoping if they do come together with a tape, not only is it good, but it's something where they kind of make...
I'm tripping. Damn, my nigga Chief keep getting his ass sued for everything he fucking owns, my nigga. That nigga finna be broken a little bit. What y'all niggas on up to though?
Front street, ride down MOB with 36 bang. Nigga try to play, yeah, shoot him in his face. Bang, boom, bitch, what it is, what it do, what it turn, bitch. Who the fuck is you? What crew, bitch? Bitch, your highness, what's this boy's name is Crew, bitch. True, that's the crew, bitch. Gang, no squad, no, got it, nigga. Glang, shots, bang, nigga. Bang, with glocks, bang, pull up for your block, and pop, shot, God, nigga. Hey, bang, homie, your pop, nigga, pop. Whack it, socket, lot, squad, nigga. Yeah, last squad, nigga. Hey. Flintstones, band rock, nigga. Bang, nigga. Leo, rock your block, nigga. Bang. Rock your block with them glocks and chops, bang. We don't go mode, we won't stop, nigga. Bang, nigga. All you hear is bang, glop, nigga, bang. The pop, nigga, bang. Hollows catch your ass, you get dropped, nigga. I gotta check it when it bought the lot, nigga. Remember posted on the block with pots, nigga. Bang, nigga. Posted there while lives with the 10 side. Till I seen a nigga, I said, let me get that. Hit up my connect, I need a 6-pack. When I got that, I thought I was rich, Jack. Bitch, I ain't rich, bitch, I'm hood rich. Still on the front, in the hood lit. Engine in the trunk, pounds under the hood, bitch. A nigga try to rob me, I wish he would, bitch. Phone him in the go and shooting Robbie Warren. Thought that we was lacking, that's another story. Channel 7 News, get a nigga blue. Blood money and mafia, no soon. Blood gang, bitch, I'm with the blood gang. You ain't know no day your little man. With them little ass chains and them fake ass rings. All that fake ass jewelry. Why you with it, man? Motherfucking flexing. Why you flossing? Why you floss? Bitch, I'm
Hey man, invite me to the lobby, man.
Glossing. Bitch, I'm glossing. Your bitch gave me top a little old glossing. Glossing. Cause I can't do fucking flossing. Check out my Johnny Dang, nigga. Niggas saying let it on some gang shit. Nigga,
And what y'all niggas do, man?
gang bang shit. Click like gang shit. Put this pistol to your brain shit.
I was just customizing my goddamn garage and shit.
I roll with the clan, bitch, the Ku Klux Klan, bitch. You still believe in God? Either Empire Resort, we in them be macabre. Remember saying, son, I'm done, I need another pack. Remember saying, sir, I'm done, I need another sack. 50 sack, 100 pack, 500 pack, nigga. I run through that, and I get my fucking check, nigga. Hey, posted up in Walla, no 6-1. And I got my Glock get shot, nigga. Remember when we broke in Walla, nigga? 06, why? Cause we some young wild, nigga. Hey, I'm ballin', bitch, I took the ball and kicked that. Try and take my wristwatch, you get a shit back. Now knock up on my door, I'm like, who is that? And she fuck her, and she say she need a 10-pack. Why? The real fuck around, come through, do a hit off scooter. But niggas, we come through boomers and stirring up beats like Luda. Check out my watch, my chain, little nitty, I'm cool. Hey, Warren Street, I run past, then I shoot her. Hey, if this about that money, I maneuver. Measure weight, I'll be getting to it. You know it's not. You ain't got the right money, then I
Ooh,
do it.
you your ass can
Up
go.
in my Bamo, pull up on you, pull up to you.
And let me get that.
But a long time I think he go name me something to do.